You need to know that 2 or more SMTP services can't run simultaneously. It just doesn't work. In other words, you can only run SendMail or Postfix or perhaps some other SMTP service, such as XM, on a single server. You might set this up by hand. In other words, you could make sure only one SMTP service is currently running. You could make sure that only one SMTP service is at the start the next time you boot Linux. But there's a simple option which automates the process. The alternatives command changes the status of the run levels which are set to start the next time you boot Linux. In other words, SendMail is currently set to start the next time I boot Linux on my system. Postfix is not. When I run the alternatives command and configure my MTA or mail transfer agent, I can change that to Postfix. Now, SendMail is not set to start, but Postfix is set to start the next time I boot Linux in run levels 2, 3, 4, or 5. A tool which helps me change run levels as well as the service that's currently running is the system switch mail command. Now Postfix doesn't start, but SendMail is set to start the next time I boot Linux. SendMail is currently running. Postfix is not. I reverse the process again. Postfix is running. SendMail is not. And Postfix is set to start the next time I boot Linux in run levels 2, 3, 4, or 5.